Hey everyone, back with another video today. This video is on a mask. Well, it's not technically a mask, it's the display copy bust, but we just call it a mask anyway. It's a mask from one of my favorite movies, the 1990 version of Night of the Living Dead, the Savini version. This is Uncle Rege. This is sculpted, cast, and painted by Jeremy Bohr, the one and only. This is one of my favorite things I have in my entire collection. I absolutely love my Jeremy Bohr stuff. He's just one of the best artists that's ever been, in my opinion. If you guys know I feel most people when they watch Night of the Living Dead, they watch the 1990 Tom Savini remake. The original is great too, but the practical effects are amazing in this film. And I've done some screen matches with this man, and he just nailed it. This thing is like exact. And again, this zombie character is Uncle Rege. If you guys remember from the movie, he's one of the zombies he's walking around upstairs, and he's just all big and bloated, and he's comes at her, and he ends up going over the balcony and falling down to the main level. Very cool. Again, my lighting never completely shows you everything, but look at that. Just hundreds of little dots and veins and just so realistic. The eyes are really glossy, all the wounds are. And then this dried skin on his face, it's almost like beef jerky skin, kind of scabbed over. And again, the camera's not going to fully pick it up, but the amount of detail in this is just absolutely insane. I could look at this thing for hours and just look at all the tiny details that this thing is just absolutely insane. Just crazy how just how detailed it is, and of course everything. I've not yet to see a thin Jeremy Bohr casting, so of course it's a slab, a solid slab of a mask. But yeah, man, just too cool. So much detail in this thing. It's just nobody's ever done a better one of these, in my opinion. I've not seen a whole lot of Uncle Rege's done by people, but I doubt anybody's ever been able to top this one. So yeah, Jeremy Bohr, Uncle Rege, definitely my favorite artist. He signed it inside too. It says Jeremy Bohr 2018. Sadly, he doesn't make anything anymore. He's retired. He just doesn't make anything. I have his Castle Freak. I have one of his Walking Dead zombies. I have one of his original Funhouse freaks, one of his original Funhouse Gunthers. It needs to be redone though. I do need to have that repainted. Yeah, and I have this. I got this from my good friend Paul, also known as Slasher Junkie here on YouTube. So thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate the deal on it. Yeah, just these don't pop up for sale too. You don't ever see these come up for sale. Trying to find one of these is like next to impossible. The only people that have these usually aren't willing to let them go. So very glad to have it. Again, it's one of my absolute favorite things in my entire collection. I'll just look at this thing for hours and just look at all the crazy detail and all the vein work and all the nastiness to it. Yeah, open wounds on the face and just yeah, like I said, I could just look at this thing for hours. Again, super thick casting. thing's a solid. I got it stuffed really well, but it's almost damn near feels like it's foam filled, you know. But just a really, really, really cool piece, you know. Again, Jeremy Bohr stuff's getting harder and harder to find, especially his later stuff. I mean, he's always done great work, but his later stuff, you know, like some of the last stuff he's done like this and stuff like that, they're just, his skill level was at its peak, you know. Like the later stuff that he did is just insane. His paint jobs are just mind-blowing, you know. You can see, and he does them all a little different too. I have a friend, my buddy Steven over at Steven's Horror Craptacular. He has one, and his is a little less yellow, and just, I mean, for the most part it's about the same, but it's just painted a little differently. I've seen, you know, 3 or 4 different versions, not versions, but 3 different, 4 slightly different paint jobs on these, you know, once I've seen in videos and stuff like that, in pictures and whatnot. But yeah, it says on the back there too, I think 2006 Jeremy Bohr, so that must be when he sculpted that. And again, this is 2018 when he painted this. I don't know if he sculpted. He didn't sculpt this in 2000s. Maybe he did. I don't know. Or maybe that's just the stamp that he puts on there. I'm not sure. But yeah, just absolutely amazing. Again, the detail on this is just crazy. Yeah, after this video, I might go watch Night of the Living Dead. Such a good movie. Again, the zombies look so good. I love the original, but the practical effects are just so good in the 90s version. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say about this. Like I said, it's just it's a crazy good Uncle Rege bust. One of my all-time favorite things that I have in my collection. Again, it's sad that he's no longer making things because he was one of the best in the business for sure. He just, again, some of his stuff just was unrivaled by anybody else. You know, the different like the matte color in the dry areas and then the super glossy areas. Yeah, he really just outdid himself with this one. I like how he does a lot of bib too. You get a lot of this, you know, he doesn't cut them short. You get a whole lot of, you know, chest too, so you can, if you wanted to put clothing on it, you could. I've seen a picture of somebody who did one of these, and they got one from him, and they put overalls on it and clothing, and it looked really good. I'll probably leave mine like this because I don't want to cover any of it up. There's just so much detail in all the paint. He doesn't, you know, paint it real detailed here and then just kind of fade off down here. I mean, he goes all the way down with full detail, you know. So yeah, Uncle Rege by Jeremy Bohr from the 1990 Night of the Living Dead. That's it for this one, guys. Again, I just keep repeating myself. I don't know what else to say about this, but it's just really cool, and I figured I'd share with you guys. Just an amazing piece. And you know, the prices he was charging when he was making these, it was, for what you get, was crazy. You know, he wasn't charging $1,000 for these, and I could see other artists charging upwards around there for a paint job like this, you know, but he didn't charge anywhere near that. So yeah, very cool. More videos coming soon, and as always, thanks for watching, guys. Later.